Hello everyone and welcome back to the Blue Who Review. Continuing Halloween season, I thought it would be interesting to talk about something which isn't necessarily related to the show, but rather one of its spin-off, the Sarah Jane Adventures. Now, due to the sad passing of Elisabeth Sladen, we not only didn't get to see the rest of the Series 5 of the Sarah Jane Adventures, also we never got to see 4 Halloween specials which would have followed afterwards. Today I'm going to be going over what would have happened in them and what they would have been like. But without no further ado, let's get into the video and see what these 4 Halloween specials would have been like. Now, these 4 specials would have aired directly after Series 5 and would have helped the show continue on to Series 6 of the Sarah Jane Adventures, again if Elisabeth Sladen didn't sadly die. Now today I'm not going to be talking about what the rest of Series 5 would have been like, or Series 6, rather the Halloween specials on their own, but if you'd like to see that video where I go over what would have happened in Series 5 and Series 6 of the Sarah Jane Adventures, then let me know in the comments below. This first special would have been called Full Moon and would have seen Sarah Jane and her gang tracking an unusual energy source and coming face to face with the pagan gods, Gog and Magog, who were trying to escape an alien spaceship. It would have also seen Sarah Jane Smith and Clyde Langer kidnapped, purposely mistaken for supreme alien gods, and then replaced with identical clones, which then set a bomb on Sarah Jane's house. But who exactly are Gog and Magog? Gog and Magog are something sinister mentioned in the Quran and the Bible. Gog is said to be an individual and Magog is his land. It is also said they are one of the same, but there is some debate with that. They would join Satan in the great struggle at the end of time in an attempt to destroy God's people in the New Testament of the Bible. In the Old Testament, they represent historical people and kingdoms that sought to destroy Israel. Luke Smith, her son, would have also made an appearance, as well as Sky, having left at the end of Series 5. They would have also seen the return of Hetekuntek, the totem pole from the Curse of Clyde Langer. Gog and Magog would have got the clones to steal it from the London Museum. Unlike Gog and Magog, Hetekuntek was made out specially for the Sarah Jane Adventures and does not exist outside the Doctor Who universe. Hetekuntek was a vicious warrior god who descended from the skies and tried to enslave the people, but the tribe's greatest medicine men came together and tricked Hetekuntek, imprisoning him in the totem pole. This is all the information we have on the first Halloween special, and unfortunately the other 3 are far less detailed. The next special would have been called The Station, and would have seen Sarah Jane and her gang transported to both years 1911 and 1934. Both this special, the previous special, and the next special would have been written by Clayton Hickman. The third special, which never received a name, would have been the last of the live-action ones, and would have seen Sarah Jane and her gang come up against hideous gargoyle-like creatures. Finally, the last Halloween special would have been called Night of the Spectre. Now, unlike the other 3 which were live-action, this one would have been animated, and would have seen the return of Maria Jackson and her dad Alan, last seen in Mark of the Berserker. This one would have been written by Phil Ford. Now, of course, we never got to see these Halloween specials, which is a great shame for me because I really do enjoy Halloween, and I would have loved to see Halloween specials of the Sarah Jane Adventures. I would have been slightly disappointed we never got to see Maria Jackson and her dad Alan back in live action, because the episode would have been animated. But then again, I shouldn't really complain considering that there would have been another 3 live action and the 4th would have been animated. The fact that we're not getting just 1 Halloween special, we would have got 4, would have been completely amazing, and it's a great shame we never got to see these. They all sound really good though, especially the first one. I really like that one with Gog and Magog and the return of Hetekuntek, seeing Luke and Sky return. It would be interesting to see how Sky returned after her ending in Series 5, so that's really cool. And then you've also got the one that was The Station. That one reminds me a lot of the one we got before in the Sarah Jane Adventures where they got transported back in time. And then the third one as well, Gargoyle-like creatures, that would have sounded interesting. They all sounded really good and it's a great shame we never got to see them. But what did you think of them? Would you like to have seen them? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you'd like to see another video where I explain what would have happened in Series 5 and Series 6 of the Sarah Jane Adventures. Without no further ado, thank you for watching the video, I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you in my next video soon. Thank you everyone, take care.